Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. I'm very glad to be here again with you guys. I'm in a very delicate moment because my neighbor is refurbishing, renewing her house, and that means we may experience some noise, which is actually interesting because I called this live today to be a moment to quiet our minds. And this is life's reality. This is like, I'm sorry. I think it just got started. There was some sort of a delay here. So I'm going to greet you again. Thank you for joining me today. I'm facing a situation with my neighbor. She's refurbishing her house. And it's interesting because I made a call to a moment for quieting our minds. But that's reality, and we have to work with it. And that is not a problem because we don't only build our patient and present side in the face of silence. We also have to be strong enough to do this within reality as it is, including neighbors refurbishing. And she's very nice and she's super friendly to me. So I'm not even gonna bother to ask her to stop because she has to have this done by the end of the weekend. So let's put our comprehensive sides in the first place. Now it is interesting that even though I know that we are looking for quieting our minds, it's not necessarily about not having a noise on the background as we have here now. Quieting our minds is actually about diminishing its agitation. The funny thing is that for me to do that, in order for me to do that, I will use our minds and perceptions, so a part of our attention, to focus on other parts of life. Okay, so the fact that we have to use our attention to go through with this doesn't mean you are using your mind. You will be using your attention, but divert it to the present. So direction to the present, not far away in our thoughts. Okay, and it is good to know that for that I will build a path with you that will include talking to you how to go deep within yourself. If everything runs smoothly and correctly, that means we will get to lower your mind frequency for some time. And you maybe will realize the difference. But the thing is, you cannot like keep, you have to watch this, but you cannot keep thinking about it or evaluating it, because if you are thinking about it and evaluating it, you will actually be agitating your mind. So we would be away from our purpose of quieting our minds. And as I said, quieting our minds is not about silence or not thinking. It's about just going away from all that agitation that can happen in our minds and use our attentive perception, as in our attention, to come here to the present. Okay, so for us to do this, I will ask you to like breathe like 5 times very deeply. And even though you are inhaling the deepest you can, remember to release and exhale very slowly and very calmly. So the thing is, By doing this exercise of inhaling a lot and exhaling really slowly, you are already pushing your heartbeats down. You are already asking yourself to go to a softer level inside of you and a place where the mind is not that agitated. Because of the station in which we're getting in with ourselves, I will probably be talking on a calm voice, and that is the necessary result, that is actually a consequential result from what we're trying to build together in here. So inhale and exhale really slowly. What they teach is you inhale in a time like 4 to 5, 6 seconds, and you exhale in the double of that time. So if you inhaled in 5 seconds, you exhale in 10 seconds. If you inhale in 4 seconds, you will exhale in 8 seconds. If you inhale in 6 seconds, you will exhale in 12 seconds. Okay. This is me yet talking to our minds because this part has to be taught, because we need to bring ourselves a little bit on a lower and calmer frequency. And now we will start like this. While you inhale very deeply, I want you to think and focus that this air that you're bringing inside of yourself is not just reaching your lungs, it is actually spreading throughout your whole body. So feel and think that the air, that oxygen, is reaching all your members, your arms, your hands, your legs, your feet. It is going down all the way through your spine, and it's going back up. Feel that air reaching your heart. Feel that air reaching your brain. And while we go through this, I want you to do this exercise with your hands. Let's rub our hands like this until they create a hot energy, an energy of hot, of almost like summer. It's getting warmer. Okay, I know you are heading to summer, but even though I'm on the fall and I'm heading winter, but the main concern in here is actually to create the sense of you being able to feel your energy. Okay, so when you gather that warm feeling in the middle of your hands, put your hands a little aside and try to feel the energy that is built up in here between each one of those hands, okay? And when you do that, you will realize that because you rubbed your hand, it is warm, and around it has some energy that when you approach one hand to the other, you can feel from this hand that the other hand is warm, and you can feel from this hand that the other hand is warm. That's them communicating through energy, okay? In this point, I want you to first take all this energy in your hand, bring it to your head, and ask yourself to involve yourself into that energy, the perception of that energy. Try to feel your face feeling the warmth of your hands. Bring it to your whole body, your back, your legs, your knees and feet. Now we'll ask like this: Hi, higher me, hi me. This is the vehicle that transports the real me. I want to thank my full transportation instrument, which is my body, for all we have been going through and for all the things I have lived without sometimes thanking my body. So, thank you, my body, for supporting me on all of my endeavors. Thank you for supporting me in all my paths, my journey, my walks, my runs, my sports. Me, as in a whole me, mind, body, and spirit connected. I want to be able to reach a deeper level in me. And for that, I will start connecting ourselves with our full body, okay? So now I will ask you to realize a part of yourself that you don't usually realize. How does it feel on the back of your knee? Do you realize that you have the back of your knee in your legs? Do you know how much attention you never gave to that spot of your own body? Now feel the energy and the life that are running through that spot. And now from your toe upwards, I want you to feel all the life energy going on your toes, on the up front of your feet, on the part of your feet that steps on the ground. Let's feel that life energy on your legs below your knees. Let's feel that energy going all the way up to your knees. Feel how much energy contained it is lying in there. Now I want you to pull that feeling of your life energy from your knees to your legs up all the way to your hips. Feel how much life energy is contained on your legs, allowing you to make sports. Feel the energy surrounding it. And if you're not feeling it, take your warm hands, approach them to your leg, and make them feel that warm feeling of your hands from while you were rubbing it. Now I want you to put it a little bit up from your hips and feel all the life energy going on in your belly. How much work is going on in that part of you that is so highly alive, even though you don't need to think about it, you don't need to process it. It is doing automatically everything for you. This is a part of you working without you needing to ask it to work. Now, to the side of your bodies, I want you to realize the energy you have going on below your arms. I want you to feel the energy that can flow through your back. Remember to relax. Remember to be here. I know that sometimes your mind just wants to flow away. That's why I'm not asking you to close your eyes. You do that if you want to, but you don't have to. You just need to keep feeling the presence, your presence, and the present. Understand that the dream and the dreamer are the same. We are all one. We share the same type of life, the same type of constitution that makes us work and think and live in a very similar way between all of us. If you're having trouble to feel the energy, caress yourself, your hair, your neck. Remember to feel the parts of your body that are so sensitive and they can feel so much. Thank yourself for everything that your body can do for you, how it allows you to have so much fun, how it allows you to be so smart and intelligent and realize the bigger things going on in your own world. Now, I want you to come with me to a perception place. What is the first noise you can hear around the place in which you are, besides my voice, besides my speech, and the things I'm saying? What are the noises close to you? Are there cars? Do you hear birds? Do you hear the city going on or the nature going on? Can you feel the energy running through all your body from up and down? All that life that comes in while you inhale, all the life that is created when you exhale. What are those noises? Do you hear your neighbor? Do you hear life happening? Do you hear your dogs or cats or the neighbor's dogs and cats? Are there birds flying around your house? Are there machines turned on like I was happening here? Realize the sum of all these noises, the dogs barking on the background, along with the neighbor chatting, along with some maybe radio or TV somewhere else, in spite of the ice cream truck. Can you understand that the sum of all that is going on is life happening itself right in front of your perception? So think life as it is because you're living it, you're experimenting it too. Remember that all things are there for a reason for everyone. If they are not directly connected to you, they will be important for some other people. So the things, they are not there to distract you or bother you. They are there because life is happening, and life happening has a sound. Life happening has all those big emotions that sometimes we face. Do you get to realize how much life you can feel? Do you realize that if you really let it go freely through you, you can move that energy and you can feel that energy being shared with others? Did you start seeing auras? Or is the world a little bit full of lights and the corners of the objects are gaining a new color? That is you opening the veil into the magical world of miracles. into the path of perception, into the ways of energy. On this path, you don't have to think to be able to live it. You just need to feel. And feeling is also a way of gathering information because you're gathering information from your senses, from your touch, from your ears, from your vision. Understand that no matter what and how things are going on outside of you, your body's here. You can hear me. You can read me. You are, despite of all the problems, you are well. You are okay. You are here. All the energies moving around you. All life is going on in everywhere. You are living an individual and collective experience chosen by your spirit in you because you are your spirit and your spirit knows better. So if you are here is because a really wise part of you knew that this was the best moment in time and in life for you to learn what you have to learn, for you to experience and grow from all the situations that caused challenges for you to overcome. You are always able to change everything. You just need to change the way you think and face life and mix a bit, cause a little chaos in all the thoughts and beliefs that you believed to be right until now. If you don't like what you live, you can change your inside, and then the world outside will be a new mirror of it. Remember to feel your body again. If you can see an animal lying down very calm, connect with that calm that you can see. If you are realizing a kid playing close to you or around you or somewhere in the background, realize her natural way of being that is very sincere. She doesn't need to please, she's just herself. That kid knows how to live. That kid knows how to express her angst. That kid knows how to express her joy. She's not filled by pride. She's acting naturally. She's not creating realities to live from, to escape her own. Be inspired by that kid. Be inspired by that animal. Be inspired of all that life going on around you, causing the noises that you can hear. And instead of being upset about the noises, think that you can hear them because that means that a part of your body is working correctly. You don't need to be upset about yourself if you are upset. That is also life happening. And also, that moment in our lives, they sometimes are very necessary to cause and co create life changes that we are longing to live and they're necessary to happen. So, think for the pain and the limits because they are what make you realize that something has to change and they inspire you to create that change. And while we are in this spot, I will start bringing us back to the world as we know it. So realize those noises again. Think of what that other person is feeling. Think about all that's going on and how it seems to look like to you. Thank your body and perception and heart and energy field, energy body, for being able to realize all of that with me.